Hi, hunger is not an emergency. You may have started a diet and you're feeling hungry, and so you feel miserable. You feel that you're deprived of all the things you want to eat and that it's going to be terrible. The reason you feel this is because as you start that new diet that's counting calories or whatever it's doing, or you're eating like a rabbit, all your old memories of the past diets, such diets, surface. Or you simply are not consuming enough food to live on. But either way, hunger is not an emergency, because anyone who is able to access this video can access sufficient nutrients to sustain themselves. And hunger is a fleeting thing. It is not what we describe as a third world or disaster area hunger situation where people go weeks without food. Now we know that a person can live 3 weeks or more without food, so 3 or 4 hours is not an emergency. It's important to put these things in context. Now, when you feel a hunger pang, just notice it and realize that it will pass, because it's part of a cycle. But the reality is, if you're going about your weight loss in the right way, you shouldn't be hungry. You should be eating plenty of food, and sometimes there's too much food to eat. But it's the right kind of food. It's typically in the low carb spectrum, but you still get to eat lots of good greens and healthy vegetables. And you find that by eating quality fats in your diet, you only need to eat small amounts and they keep you going for a long, long time. So if you're looking at this kind of way of losing weight, there's 2 things you need to do. 1, adopt the low carb version of eating, and this can be as a meat eater, a vegetarian, or a vegan. It doesn't matter. And secondly, you have to win the game up here, the mental game. And that's really what it's all about. In some respects, weight loss is not about food. Food just happens to be this thing that is meeting certain needs. But the weight loss is about meeting those needs without food and getting to a point where you don't have those needs to meet, where you're not feeling anxious or bored or angry or frustrated. My name's Ian Newton. You can go to my site, roadmaptovibranthealth.com, get a free low carb diet and get started. And if you'd like help with all of that emotional part, the anxiety and the stress, the food cravings, food addictions, I can help you. I see people in person in Brisbane and Sunshine Coast and on Skype, no matter where you are on this wonderful planet. Thank you.